everybody, hello, I'm Tom, and I thought today we could talk about, basically I was thinking, you don't even know who I am, you don't know anything about me. That's if you watch us regular, even though we're new and not very well known. Got like 7 video views, but you need to start somewhere. So I thought today we could talk about me basically, so what I want to do in the future, where I am now, and all that. So, at the moment, I'm in year 10. I've just started GCSE. In less than a month, I'm going to be doing 2 GCSE exams, 3 actually. So I need to do a lot of studying for that. I wouldn't say I'm a grade A student because I've not got an A in anything. Um, like my options are I think I chose history, uh, creative media, and something else. What did I pick? What did I pick? I can't remember. IT, that was it. Yeah, I love IT. I can't remember. I forgot it. Yeah, so I do those 3 options. I love IT. All the softwares that we have to use, like Adobe Flash Player and simple softwares like Pivot Statement. I love that. I'm really good at it, surprisingly. Like that, it's surprisingly. But yeah, so and then history, I'm finding that hard, but well, who doesn't? Is a very hard subject to get around your head. Like at the moment, I'm learning about Hitler and what led him to do what he did, killing 17 million Jews in separate camps. So it's hard, but in the future it'd be worth it because famous people, so Jonathan Ross, he did history in high school, so that helped him to be who he is today. St. Piers Morgan did as well. I'm not sure about him. I know he did journalism, but that's pretty much it. And then creative media is my favourite subject of all. It's at the moment I've done stop motion animation, which I'm again surprisingly good at. The thing with me is I'm good at getting everything smooth throughout. So yeah, I can do that. Then there's when I go back in, I think it's a week or something like that, or just over a week, I'm going to be doing 3D animation to go towards my GCSE. It's BTEC, so yeah, I get to use fancy computers there actually. It's MacBooks, yeah, MacBook Pro, something else, but I can never remember what it's called. The massive computer, put it that way, which is made by Apple. But, right, it may look good, but surprisingly it's not very good. The way you have to go through each softwares and things when you want to do, you have to do complicated stuff and it's not worth it. You might as well get a HP like I've got, and it'll be a lot quicker and, well yeah, actually that didn't strike my mind actually. It is actually quicker for a HP. Apple, it's really slow. All it does is, allows you to have more softwares in different areas, and I don't like it. But I have to use it. Yeah, so I'm in GCSE. I'm hoping to get, I think it's 17 GCSEs, all around about C to B, which I think is pretty good. In IT, obviously, I think it's pass merit distinction. I've got up to now 3 distinctions, so I'm doing pretty good at that. Now history is a totally different thing. As I said before, it's a hard subject to get your head around, so I don't know what grade I'm in that. Probably not very good. I'll be surprised if I got a C. Yeah. And then, right, yeah, so my career for when I'm older, I used to want to do architecture, because I'm into all that stuff. I watched things like Restoration Man by George Clark and I love grand designs. Just seeing all the designs of houses adapting to well, adapting to the person, the individual who wants to build it. I find that really good. But there's a big but. It takes a long time in university. You'd be about 32 when you come out, and you'd have a debt. I wouldn't say debt, but something to pay back at around about £100,000. I think it turned out to be. So I don't want that. I want to start my career and enjoy life. So then I thought, then I turned to media. That's what I do, creative media at the moment. And I don't know. I have a lot of ideas of what I want to be like around media. I don't want to be a journalist. I'm not too bothered about that. There's cameraman. I like cameras, and well, I wanted to be a cameraman for a while. There's photographer. I'm not sure about photographer, but it's extra money. And then there's being a radio host, which I really think about that as an enjoyable thing. Talking to a load of people, well, I wouldn't say a load of people, but a lot of people on the radio to well, all over the UK. Well, I want to work in the UK anyway. Yeah, so I would like to do that, and my parents said they wouldn't listen to me, so that's nice. Even though it's their idea for me to actually become I think it's a DJ it's called, or let's call it a radio host. But yeah, it was their idea for me to become a radio host, and then I went along with it because it sounded quite good actually. I've not actually worked anywhere to do with media. Although a couple of weeks ago I went to the Bradford Media Museum, and I looked at the IMAX cinema, which is basically a huge, I think it was 4.5 stories high, industrial, not like normal houses, because industrial buildings like schools and well, schools are not industrial, but you know what I mean. Public buildings are higher than houses, so it's think of say one floor of your school or your work, and times that by 4.5. That's how high it was. And we just watched a 3D film, a short documentary about polar bears in the Arctic and how they have to adapt to where they are because, well, face it, the world's dying. Yeah, so that was really good. It was really realistic. It was that's the biggest screen in the world, which was well, the biggest IMAX screen. So yeah, that was really good. And then I saw like the very first Apple computer. That was interesting. The screen was just a little bigger than an iPod or iPhone screen. I'd say a little bit bigger than an iPhone 5 screen, and a massive keyboard. It was bigger than what you get now. Yeah, so that's quite good. And then I saw cameras with tapes, like circular tapes on the top, and that was really good. Yeah, I really liked that. If you've not been to the Bradford Museum, no, I think it's called the Bradford Media Museum or International Museum. I don't know. It was a media museum in Bradford, put it that way. So if you're not being there, at least consider it. But if you're not into media, then think again. And just although if you do go there, then just make sure that you take a hell of a lot of money because lunch is there ridiculous. I think it's like $4.99 for a panini. A small cheese basic panini, and yeah, I don't think it was worth it. But yeah, so that was just a little video saying who I am and what I want to do. Yeah, so like, favourite, subscribe, whatever you want to do, put a comment, and I'll most likely, well, yeah, I will read it. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and see you next time.